Oh, look at you. Yeah. A minute and a half early.
Bam.
Doing it live. Water memory. Heard of this concept. All right.
Okay. In this episode of the Red Eye Report, we discuss water memory, miracle, homeopathy, or horse shit. I don't know.
Homeopathic horse shit.
Yeah. With me this week is Talking Water Teddy. He's been talking to his water for decades before flushing it down the drain. He whispers, "I hate you, Whitey," to every gallon.
The water's not white; it's clear.
Just
All the
sending
more reason not to trust it.
You're sending a message through the water.
You colorless bastard! How dare you?
Yeah. We also have water memory foam ashtray. He's got so many homeopathic remedies floating around him. He's like the Gandhi of retarded kooks. If there's a chance it will get him high or elevate his consciousness, ashtray is in.
All right. Try it once.
Next ashtray, we have Mystic. He's the biggest believer of magic healing water. He's got water tattoos all over his scrotum and his asshole, professing his love for magic water. Fucking weird and invisible.
Right? And the scrotum of all places. Ow.
Finally, there's me, Aquafina Oracle. I once impregnated 17 women by jizzing in the YMCA pool.
True story.
Yep.
Does your wife know about this?
No.
Does now.
She does now.
Good thing she's out listening to this boring ass podcast years ago.
Oh, listening.
And this is the Red Eye Report. Okay, so before we get going, we have the weekly benefit event for the Dane County Humane Society. Pause for the cause. This week we have Gitmo the Squid. Yeah, Gitmo the Squid. He's got dry eyes. And
even after all that waterboarding?
Yeah, but he's on the no-fly list because he's a terrorist squid.
What did you drunk high sons of bitches come up with before I got in here?
Hey,
come
man.
up with that's a real animal.
Yeah,
don't be a fucking hater.
He's fucking rehabilitated, Teddy. He is not a terrorist.
Did you get him some Visine goggles in the ocean?
He loves America, and he'll wave a flag in each of his fucking 8 arms.
You'd be a fucking terrorist too if you had salt water in your eyes all the time and they were dry.
Yeah, just pissed.
Fuck this shit.
All right, send him to
Praise calamari.
Okay, water memory. I guess I had kind of heard of murmurings of this. I'd never really, I don't know, never really understood or didn't know that there was like a big thing about this out there. So water memory, I'm just going to kind of read some things from websites out there.
Standard Red Eye Report procedure.
Right. So this is just from, if you look up water memory, there's all kinds of fucking blogs and YouTube videos and shit about water memory. And off of psychology.tips, water as memory. Water as memory, a concept
Just the tip.
that has intrigued scientists and philosophers for centuries. The notion suggests that water is capable of retaining information from its surroundings even after the original source of that information is removed. While many may dismiss this idea as pseudoscience, there's ongoing research exploring the potential validity of water's memory.
Pseudoscience? That just sounds dumb.
So, where the fuck did this come from?
Give us the thing. Is it's supposed somehow, right? Like they think that there's a way to encode information within water, and then like you can give a sample of that water, and the information is still read in a separate location.
Yes.
Is that kind of the basic?
Yeah, so that's the basic, or that's where kind of this kind of...
How high are these people?
Oh, okay. So...
Give him a chance to explain.
All right. Fair enough.
So I think this was 1988 that this happened. This guy, Benveniste,
Nailed it.
You French?
Yes. So he's already half
Right there,
retarded.
suspect.
Right there.
He's already
Yeah,
half
he's
retarded.
absolutely.
He's talking to water.
All right.
So much butter in his fucking
He's like,
face.
water, I wish I had you last night.
Right. Okay, so he was a French immunologist, and he sought to demonstrate the plausibility of homeopathic remedies, and we'll talk about homeopathy and what the fuck that actually is. So anyway, he diluted a solution of human antibodies in water to such a degree that there was virtually no possibility that a single molecule of the antibody remained in the water solution. And after doing that, his study team or whatever, they report that human basophils, I don't know, fucking bacteria, I guess, responded to the solutions.
Sure. Let's define what a basophil is.
Responded to the solutions just as though they had encountered the original antibody. So this guy, the scientist, this Benveniste, he stated, it's like agitating a car key in the river, going miles downstream, extracting a few drops of water, and then starting one's car with the water, which is pretty clever.
That's a good metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor for this.
Essentially, the information initially inset into the water can be, even though it's so diluted, there's enough to still pull that information out downstream.
So this probably would have died right then and there, but
it didn't.
It didn't.
It wasn't for Donald Trump.
Acid.
But what happened is he submitted his research to Nature, to the science journal Nature.
Okay, cool. I was like Mother Nature. Did you go to a tree? Here,
Just yelled it out.
Do you mind if I interrupt? Is this a guy who also had some significant research accreditation before this?
So this is
he was well known for something.
So this
previous?
guy was well known, but you're probably thinking of kind of the next guy that took up this mantle on here. So he submitted this to Nature, which Nature is a huge scientific publication, and they kind of had like a disclaimer on there. They're like, okay,
this might be some hippie shit.
Might be some, right, this might be some hippie shit, which, Nature usually doesn't have hippie shit in it, but they did it anyway for whatever reason, and it brought up this huge controversy.
Right, to create controversy and sell issues.
Right. The thing is, though, all of these different scientists and teams and stuff, they're like trying to replicate, and nobody could replicate the results.
Oh,
and
he cheated.
The only time they could replicate the results was when somebody from this guy's team was involved with the study.
Oh, yeah. That's not shady at all.
Right.
Well, then,
so it
at
looked
that point,
pretty
it would be like,
fucking
why
shady.
did they still publish it?
And that was after the fact that they...
Wait, it was published after the fact?
No, they published before.
They published it and then did this.
And then they did this stuff because it started to get so much blowback because they're like, these scientists and stuff are like,
yeah, you you double blind that first before you put that to press.
Yeah, so they kind of fucked up and they kind of let the genie out of the bottle after that point.
You mean the scammers into the arena?
Yeah. And, the scammers definitely came into the arena, that's for sure. But what's so weird about this, though, is like Ashtray was he mentioned this guy, who's a Nobel Prize guy.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Someone who's got a fucking Nobel is like, hey,
Luc Montagnier. I think he discovered HIV like back in the day. So he's an immunologist.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, piece of shit guy.
If he had never discovered it, we wouldn't have a problem.
We wouldn't have any more homosexuals.
Right. So he was doing research and things like that. And he was doing like these really kind of crazy experiments where basically what Ashtray was talking about, you could take information and transmit it. And this guy actually did experiments where he would actually take like sound files and then play them like in a different location, and that encoded. So let's say that and he did this with like DNA strains and stuff like that. So whatever, they had the sound encoding of a DNA strand. They played it. So you have a bacteria with that DNA. They play that sound to water in some other part of the world, and now that water has the properties as if the bacteria were in that water, but you just played a sound file to it.
Yeah. I guess I got the impression that it was kind of like the memory was in a sense that like you call it sound.
I am way too
but
high to understand any of this.
Well, yeah. Basically, you could call it sound, but a waveform, like all matter, is giving off.
Well, I'm talking about the shit where they put where you put like water on a speaker and shit, and it does the.
So that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's totally different. We're
Yeah.
talking about actually like information in a general sense that is somehow like via
But he did it with
wavelengths.
sound, right?
No, so like,
well,
get rid of the idea of sound out of your head.
No, shut up. I'm talking to him.
Okay.
The guy did it with sound, right?
Okay, so this guy, one of his experiments was with sound.
Okay.
But the whole idea behind this, like it goes back to, let's say you have water, and let's say you throw a soccer ball into into a pool of water. You then take the soccer ball out of the water, but the water retains information from the soccer ball, even though you have removed that soccer ball. That's basically what this comes down to. But they're talking at like a microscopic level. So for them, and this kind of goes into the homeopathy idea, because that is actually done through a dilution process. You have something there, and it's diluted so much to a point where that thing doesn't even exist inside. Like there aren't even molecules of that medicine or bacteria or whatever in that water, but the water still has properties from that thing that was
what it
in
is.
there.
Yeah, and I would say the soccer ball analogy is dumb as hell.
Yeah, because that's just
because it's just like it's just like creating ripples. But
yeah,
in the sense what I'm trying to explain to Teddy was that like you can think of it as like a vibration. It is not a soccer ball wave or ripple, but the vibrations of the essence of whether it be the DNA, because they did all these different things, right?
Yeah.
So, different input.
Vibrations of the essence.
Shut up.
Yeah,
and
this is
try to
so
dumb it
much
down for
better.
you.
The guy
Dumb it down for
on
you.
mushrooms is trying to explain this. Are you
Yes.
fucking kidding me?
yes.
That is why.
An
Essence.
essence.
The vibration of the essence.
Because that's the best way they could try to explain it.
No.
Dude, I understand it. I don't know why you keep trying to explain it.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway.
Well, Teddy was like, it's a sound wave. I'm like, get rid of the idea of a sound wave.
Just any kind of it's a yeah. Okay,
It is
you're fine.
information.
You're
Right.
It's
Somehow,
retaining the information of the item or thing
It's
that was in it.
information that goes into the water,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Yes,
then
we get
Got
it. You can stop. We got it.
Got it.
Okay. Well, anyway. So there's all kinds of like woo-woo science shit that you can find online regarding this or whatever. And I had never really, like, I've seen this word before, this homeopathic, around. And really this has kind of its roots, in this. And this has been around for centuries.
wait. So yeah, homeopathy and then water memory are like intertwined.
Yes, they are.
Really?
Because homeopathy, basically what it's doing is, the idea behind homeopathy is you take something that could potentially be toxic to you, and you take a very small trace amount of that.
Yeah.
And you introduce that, and that supposedly has
It's
healing properties.
virus, right? That's an antibody or an antivirus.
Yeah, and that
Right.
Tempering yourself to
it could be that. And what they are doing in that is there's actually a dilution process that happens. So they put a small trace amount in there, and then they dilute it many times.
like a vaccine.
Well, a vaccine is because when you're talking about a vaccine, you're actually talking about
Yeah, I guess,
a
are we crossing
virus.
metaphors? Yeah.
You're
Well,
talking
It's the
about
same concept, though. You're introducing something into it to prevent that thing from.
right.
I think we're confusing metaphors.
Right,
with the
because
vaccines,
because a virus, your immune system is going to respond to that. So this is more
Right.
like, think of like an inert or
it's just a substrate
a
for the
toxin.
information.
So homeopathy. Here's an example. So they have these successions, and they dilute. So they put a little bit.
Excuse you.
You put a little bit in there. So you put
Just
a
a dab.
you put a toxin in there, and then you dilute it 30 times. So let's say you have poison
Not
ivy.
29, not 30.
Poison ivy. So 1 part toxin, such as poison ivy, is mixed with 10 parts water or alcohol. The mix is shaken. 1 part of this mix is added to 10 parts of water or alcohol again, and the whole process is repeated 30 times. So the final dilution is 1 molecule of medicine in 10 to the 30th power of molecules of solution, or 1 in a million trillion trillion. So you have 1 in a million trillion trillion poison ivy in your little.
Like that's how much you
homeopathic.
watered it down.
Yeah, that's how much you've watered it down. So you can see how this concept of water memory, reinforces this homeopathic thing. Now, there's also the possibility that somebody is just selling you a vial of
bullshit.
fucking water
Bullshit.
Yeah.
that isn't doing shit.
Right? They were listening to Wu-Tang while they supposedly blessed that.
Well, placebo effects are
Cash rules.
sometimes just as powerful as
That's
not.
true.
It's
Yeah, and that's very true. And they're even saying,
Whatever works.
Right. If it works, it works. But it's incredible that, this is just, it keeps on coming up, keeps on being reinforced. But are we just being sold fucking like water?
Well, the thing is too is it's like they're hijacking the narrative of the water memory concept. But I would also like to back up to the actual water memory concept. Would that not also work with, say, orange juice? Or I mean, because there's water in orange juice. But what is it? Just a water thing?
So it does. I don't know how orange juice would be affected differently, but they say that it has to do with the hydrogen bonds in water.
I mean, water's pretty simple,
Right.
as on a molecular level.
Yeah. So I don't know if that would be, changed by orange juice, by the composition of orange
Teddy,
juice.
you're our in-house chemist. What's a more simple moleculed liquid than water?
Why would that?
Well, I mean,
Ashtrays, yes.
2 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen.
Yeah, right.
No, it's no more simple than that. I mean, I don't
Just
say.
one idiot molecule.
yeah. So,
But I do see what Ashtray's asking me. I wonder if any other liquids,
Because could other liquids actually? Because like orange juice was just a facetious thing to say because it
Right.
has water in it, but like something that's a liquid that is non-water, you would think it would still work. That like if you're putting something into a solution that somehow the vibrations
right.
create a trace memory that can be pulled out later.
Yeah. And one thing that scientists are saying too about this is that having actual pure water is extremely, extremely difficult to do. because the purer the water is, the more it wants to bring in other fucking
shit.
contaminants and shit. It wants to get
Oh,
dirty. It wants to fucking eat ass.
Water wants
Let's go.
Water wants
Water's
to fuck with some
dirty.
shit.
Right.
I guess so, like, if you buy those gallons of distilled water, which get in the wintertime for your humidifier, like it's probably not completely pure water because it's pulling in shit from the lining of the
Plastic.
bottle.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just kind of like one of these pervasive things out there where it's pretty well debunked on a lot of levels, but then some
It's like the
Nobel
whole
fucking
bag.
laureate fucking shows up and he's like, "Hey, I believe in this shit,"
Yeah.
and he starts working on it. Like it seems like it will
It also
not
sounds
die.
like such a crazy concept.
Right.
That how much of it's like, oh yeah, we can't replicate this, but also
Dude, it sounds like a bullshit concept.
how I guess
I mean,
what are
it's
like what tools are you measuring? Like it sounds like you need some kind of crazy.
Well, my
tools
thing
to
is
measure it.
it's saying that beyond little buddy's testing, like the guy with the sound and like throwing the soccer
Yeah.
ball in the water.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can say it retains information, but one, you can't prove it, and two, you can't get that information back. So
Well, the way that
That's the
they
thing is-
prove it is through these experiments or whatever, is they will say like, okay, I am like the original experiment. I have antibodies in this.
Yeah.
I'm going to dilute this to the point where the antibodies.
Technically, that's the thing too. That's the crutch is like we're using our scientific terms of deciding that like it shouldn't be there,
Right.
but yet the results are still showing something's there.
Right. It's responding as if something's there, but
Right.
according to our known understanding of the science, it isn't there. And then this Nobel laureate guy, later on, he kind of took it to the next step where it's like, okay, I don't physically have it in there. I'm just transmitting the information into that water. And now stuff is still responding to it. It's pretty fringy.
yeah,
Wait,
And I mean, there's a part of it that's just like, man, if this just doesn't fucking like die and people are picking this up, I'm not saying it's real, but maybe there's something here that we don't quite understand either. I don't know.
well, right. Whereas like it could be easy to debunk if we're basing it upon like these things where it's like, oh, well, scientifically nothing should be in there. Well, maybe we are writing that off too early.
Yeah.
Like
And that's what
we're
people are
not
saying.
actually looking at what else is still in there.
Right. And that's what people are saying. So just like anything, there's a lot of like,
Just
fucking,
like anything, we could sell it on fucking TikTok.
Yeah.
Sell
But
some water
if
memory.
you-
for-
Drugs are good and good.
If you want to waste some money on some dumb shit, you can buy all kinds of magic water online.
Yeah.
dude, y'all seen that? Have you seen the There's a televangelist who sells you he'll send you some cleansing special water of prosperity.
Nice.
Ah,
Special
right, like
water
your
of
own in-home
prosperity.
colonic kit.
Hell yeah.
Fucking get plunged by Jesus.
So there you go. Get plunged by Jesus, and never forget it with water memory.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
Moving on to the next portion of the show. What sexy portion of the show where we tell you what's sexy in the world, what we like. First up, we have Mystic with Reacher.
Oh, I know Teddy doesn't like this show, but I'm
I
gonna talk
like
about
the
it
show. What are you
anyway.
talking about?
Oh, I thought you didn't.
No,
You guys have obviously never.
you must have me because you confused with your other black friend.
Yeah,
I don't have any other.
fucking Teddy too. Teddy 2 is full of shit.
So this show, it's the second season. It's based on the books. Obviously, Tom Cruise played it in the movie, but Alan Rickman, I think is his name. This dude's
Yeah.
way more imposing of a fucking. I mean, he's just a
he played.
He's
he
pretty
played Thad in,
jacked.
he played
Yeah.
Thad in that.
Blue Mountain State. Yeah. He was also
looks
Raphael
hormonally
in the new Teenage
enhanced.
Mutant Ninja Turtle movies.
Oh,
Anyway,
really?
No shit.
yeah, he's just a fucking big fuck. Anyway, it follows Jack Reacher, who is a former Army Ranger, I guess. who had a special investigative unit in the army. So it's like a mystery. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking action-packed mystery, and the dude isn't afraid to fucking jack some people up. So it's just a fun thing. It's not gonna win Emmys, but you know, whatever.
I haven't seen the. I haven't seen the second season yet. The first season was awesome though.
Yeah, first season was good. This one I think's better. This one is because all the other investigators are in this one, like all his former team and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like, and when they do, because I mean, you know, it's just like any other military-based thing. Like, but when they fucking do it, it seems like they had some people who told them like, this is how we would do it. You know what I'm saying? It seems way more realistic. I don't know, obviously, but it just seems better made than a lot of other fucking shit. Tom Clancy bullshit.
No,
anyway,
there's too much.
Okay.
there is a lot. Ashtray, you're right.
There's just too much.
We can't all just do mushrooms and fucking
It's
jack
like
off
the beauty of the story.
Asian
I
porn.
can't.
Shit, I don't even have time for Asian porn.
The essence of Asian porn.
Okay,
The water remembers that.
next up we have Teddy with Smooth McGroove.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm kind of a fucking geek, nerd.
No.
Nerd.
And when it comes to video games, I love it. I got my little Pac-Man guy back here. I should have him on. I got to touch this thing. Anyway, so and I listen to video game cover bands and shit. There's
Video
this guy.
game cover bands?
Yeah, they're out there, buddy.
Wow.
You want to see my magic cards?
Oh, they're a
I'm
thing.
proud of it. Okay, but anyway, there's this one guy that I found on YouTube to where he does video game song. He does like the like songs, whatever, but he does it all acapella. He does every part, and it's just something pretty cool. So
Yeah, I can't find the fucking volume slider on this video.
Really?
It's like full blast or nothing. Okay. Well, anyway, just played a couple of blurbs or whatever. The link is on the website.
It's pretty cool. He does a lot of it.
Cool.
Check him out. It's all acapella too. It's awesome.
So,
you guys, cool.
does he just do Mario stuff?
No, he does other games. He does like in any game you can think of, really. Just Google Smooth McGroove and a game, and it's usually on there. He does have a lot of old 16 8-bit stuff though, yeah. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to me. More of the video game shit. And we have the mobile GTAs. So recently, Netflix, they've been getting into video game, or they're starting to get into video game stuff with your subscription. So if you have a Netflix account, you can go on the Play Store, or you can go on the Apple Store, and you can get GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and GTA San Andreas. You just got to put in your Netflix stuff, and it doesn't cost you anything other than what you pay for Netflix.
But you have to play it on your phone or tablet though, right?
Right, for these.
Okay.
Now, I didn't really know what to expect on this, so I remember really liking Vice City back in the day. So I downloaded it on my phone, and I've got the controller thing for my phone, the Backbone. And this is, so I'm just gonna do like a graphical comparison on here. So this is the original game, what it looked like on the PC back in the day, or maybe the PS2. And then this is what it looks.
Guy was like totally on crack. His head was
right.
flipping.
This is what it looks like on the definitive edition on your phone. So they have significantly.
Sexy. They added a dome light.
the textures, the lighting is considerably better on these. And it's the full ass, like the draw distance and everything. You're playing a full ass freaking GTA game on your phone, which is pretty
Which is funny
impressive.
What's funny is you're talking about how good this is, but when the remake came out or the remaster,
Yeah.
like all you heard was like all this bad shit
A
about
lot
it.
of bad shit.
And how it didn't do the game. Like it really wasn't a remaster, it was like a downgrade.
Yeah, a lot of bad
So
shit.
It's kind of funny that you're saying the phone version of
Yeah,
this shit is fucking awesome.
And I've seen some comparisons on that, and the lighting and the tweaks that they added to it, that didn't exist 2 years ago when they released that. So I don't know if this is the Netflix, if Netflix threw a bunch of money into it to get it up to snuff or whatever. But it's pretty fucking good for a mobile game for sure, because it's not a mobile game. It's fucking GTA, like the full deal, on your phone, optimized pretty well and looking pretty good. So check that out if you have a Netflix account and I don't know, you're just a deadbeat and you want to.
And if you don't, get the fuck out of here.
That's right, piece of shit.
Yeah, right. Those people already stopped listening.
All right, next up we have Ashtray.
With nothing. My buddy Travis coming in to visit from San Francisco, bringing his cute. So like, I don't think much of pugs, but this is also first time meeting his dog in person. It's adorable. Name's Bunny. I was trying to get a fucking photo to share on my phone. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways,
Nobody cares.
old friends from high school back in town. Teddy doesn't want to hear it.
Bunny.
No,
Bunny.
I want to hear it. I'm just wondering.
Oh, shut your
those
face.
people who like want to look at my dog. I do it with my kid.
Yeah, right.
Because
So
it's a human.
Yeah, nobody wants
let-
to see your kid, so
let
But
people
everybody's
go.
gonna. But everybody's gonna. You're fucking gonna.
Yeah.
Makes
Otherwise,
huge fuck.
the only other thing that's sexy is like, man, these AI.
You
I've
only
been
get one,
sharing
Ashtray.
those.
You only get one.
Yeah,
You
right.
did fucking Cupcake or whatever dog name
Those
was.
AI fucking fish baits, the soccer things and stuff on where did I put it here? There we go. I'll just post it right in the outline. Look at this. It's like, oh man, if this isn't enhanced, it's like, did this ever happen anywhere but AI?
What? Oh, so you're saying like, okay, this
So
is
like those,
real life.
remember I share those like where it's like, oh, the volleyball, like the Facebook, like, hey, like this
Yeah.
group. It's like this was when it was just right at the top of my feed. It's like, did this photo happen anywhere and ever? Like, what
kinda
multiverse
doubt
is
it.
this?
Yeah, I doubt it. And if you look at the shadows too,
Yeah, it
Like,
looks
don't
like
the
it's totally
shat-
like AI rendered.
right, the shadows look weird on this. I don't know. I'm surprised we are not just completely inundated with crazy deep fake shit right now.
Oh, we are.
We are, bro. You
Yeah,
totally are.
I've been dead for a year and a half.
Yeah, right. I mean, have you ever met him in person? I mean, I haven't. All I got is these videos to just think he's still there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, good point. And you know what? Hey, if it doesn't matter if it didn't really happen in real life, it's still good fapping material. So fuck it, dude.
And Trump is just fucking Kid Rock in a fat suit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we have Fuck What You Think, where we go out and we find all the pugs in the world and we kick them.
Except Bunny.
Except Bunny.
He's off limits.
Shit.
Bunny told us to do it, so we're fucking doing it. Bunny's taking out all the other pugs.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta fuck the competition, right?
First up, we have
Right.
Teddy with hacker hostage taking.
Yeah, hacker hostage taking. One of our alcohol distributors from our restaurant, and recently my mother-in-law's job got taken hostage by hackers. They took over the system and blackmailed them. And it's just it's
Like, I send this
guys.
bitcoins or else.
So was
Yeah,
it
it's Bitcoin.
ransomware? Like they hey, we've got your encrypted shit or something?
Yeah,
I
right?
don't know the exact details. I do know her
Yeah.
system was shut down. She couldn't work for like a week. The distributor, what I did like to hear was that they didn't pay him. They just rebuilt a new system. And same with the distributors, Littman. They did the same thing. They didn't pay him either. They just built a new system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's
Yeah.
Fuck those assholes.
That's the way to
fuck
do
those
it.
guys. I mean, Jesus
Especially
Christ.
too, because they'll fucking
Well, if they had a
you pay
backup
them,
at least. Of,
well,
like,
that's the thing. That's the
core
best.
data.
That's the best
what's important.
defense. Is actually a good backup.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you pay them, they could just be like, put a back door in your shit, or just sell your shit anyway. Like
Anyway, yeah.
I mean, these people are already fucking you over. Why do you think they're just going to be like, oh, yep, honor code.
Right,
you
right.
paid us fucking
You ever see
Bitcoins.
that dude on YouTube that does that, where he like hacks into their shit, like those scammers that call?
Oh yeah, yeah,
They try to like get you to buy gift cards and give them shit. Like he hacks into their systems and fucking like he'll tell them their real name while he's on the phone with them and shit.
Yeah.
And
There
they're
was
like,
one where
I remember watching one, and this dude was like, that the scammer was like, I can't believe you wasted my time. I spent all this time. Really? You just like wasting people's time? He's like, are you fucking kidding me, you jack off?
Right.
You're the one trying to steal my money.
Right.
Dude, have you seen the one where he gives the money back to people?
No.
Yeah, he like he refunds like $25,000, and they like flip their shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome, bro. It was like crazy.
I mean, it's kind of sad too, because like these call centers in India and shit, like those people have shitty lives as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Like these hackers, you know,
Well,
or
that thing is,
scammers
like-
or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, the scam. Like, don't conflate the scammer call centers with the actual people who have to put up with their bullshit when we're calling, the fucking helpline for our Epson printer.
Well,
Give me someone from America.
The thing about this is, but my mother-in-law works for she works for a healthcare company, and they took over healthcare companies. I mean, huh?
No, it's just like you said. It was just like this odd fact. She works for a healthcare company. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's more important than a fucking liquor seller.
But they took over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big company.
Well, it's pretty fucked up.
Like,
so, like the National Health Service of Ireland was shut down for like some crazy amount of time, like 3 months or some shit.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Because of a ransomware. Like they were so fucked up.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, like their country's fucking health care was down. Like they couldn't do.
They probably just all drank more Guinness.
Right? They're like, well, just drink it off, boys. Your appendicitis isn't going anywhere,
like
buddy.
Someone, it must have like high enough up, like shared their password or something.
I think it came down to, on that one, I think it was a jank ass freaking Excel.
Yeah, like a phishing with a file.
Yep. And then somebody clicked on it, and then that's what ended up doing it.
Fucking Terry.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Terry.
Fucking Terry.
God damn it, Terry.
Motherfucker. You probably got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah,
Like, that was
right?
some fucking street justice right there. And like,
He doesn't even have red hair. They just kick that fucking shit.
All right, next up we have Mystic with Stop the Director's Cuts.
right. So I get the need for them. Like every director has probably had one big one. Steven Spielberg re-released E.T. and fucking the fucking Third Kind, the fucking whatever that was.
But he's Steven
Close
Spielberg.
Encounters of the Third Kind. Right, but he made those movies before he had the Final Cut, before the studios trusted him enough to fucking make a movie the way that he wanted to make it, and it was going to be good. Like, like look at Ridley Scott. He recut Blade Runner. I don't know how many motherfucking times, but that was before he was really Ridley Scott. You know what I mean? He recut Alien too, because the studio had Final Cut on those. Zack fucking Snyder has literally done a fucking director's cut for almost every movie he's done. And this new one, he actually planned 2 different versions.
Oh, the Rebel
Just
Moon
fucking make the one you want.
At this point, it's part of the marketing
Netflix
gimmick.
literally told him, Netflix told him that he could make whatever movie he wanted, and he chose to make a fucking PG-13 version and then do a director's cut. Just make the fucking movie, you stupid fuck.
Hey, man, he's just
Tarantino
double
has never
dipping.
done because he makes the movie that he wants to fucking make the first fucking time.
Yeah.
Dude, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It's just a money grab, and it's fucking ridiculous.
So this director's cut for this Rebel Moon or whatever, are both of those available on Netflix, or what's the deal?
The director's cut will be later. He'll redo it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a money grab.
Of course,
you know?
yeah. To make it a real money grab, you got to tease with the PG-13 first.
Exactly, yeah. Just like he did with the fucking Justice League shit or whatever it was.
You want to see these alien titties, you got to wait.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
Justice League, he fucking stepped away, didn't he? Because his kid died or something, right?
Or not, whatever that one was, that he made the fucking one or whatever.
Yeah, he did the Snyder cut with that because Joss Whedon.
Yeah, the 4-hour version.
Yeah,
which was good, but
it was I liked it.
I liked it way better than.
I didn't watch it because no one's gonna tell me that I would have to watch it in black and white in a 4:3 format. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, right.
4 hours? That's fucking insane.
He really wanted to erase like Joss Whedon shit.
There's a lot. Fills it out. Fills the story out way better.
It just proves that he's not a good director. Studios don't fucking trust him to make a fucking movie.
That's a whole different scenario where he actually had to step away.
That's why he made this independently with Netflix, because he has the ability to do this. Studios, HBO did the fucking thing. They gave Joss Whedon that shit because he can't fucking direct, dude. And yet fucking people keep giving him jobs.
He's got name cred. Name cred.
He couldn't even fucking cook a steak down at Ponderosa. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, right? He couldn't even find a Ponderosa anymore.
Fuck me.
Man, you tell him, Mystic. You go direct that movie better.
God,
you know what really grinds my gears?
You know what really Teddy, shut up.
All right, next up we have me with Over the Air. So I am on a new quest, and that is to get decent television signal to my fucking TV. So I bought this. Fuck is the? I lost the. Oh, here. This Win TV Dual HD USB tuner, which plugs into your USB. You can hook up any antenna up to it, and you have television on your TV now. But my fucking reception sucks. So now I'm on this huge thing where I'm getting amplifiers and better antennas, outdoor antennas and shit, just so I could watch PBS in the local, ABC station or whatever.
Right? Well, it's nice to have the local fucking weather. That's what I still use.
Yeah, it is nice.
For. Just quick turn it on. What's going on?
Dude, I grew up in
You can have it on your phone.
bumfuck.
Why does it matter if it's on your fucking TV?
Right.
I grew up in bumfuck
Because I don't want to get my
Egypt.
phone out because I hate my phone.
You can have it. Do not have it on my watch. I mean,
I hate
why
my
do you
phone.
have to have it on your TV?
Well,
I still like the old weatherman. It makes me feel nostalgic. So
this came about.
Holy shit, let Oracle talk.
Okay, so this came about because of trying to watch Packer games, which I watch over the air because
Again,
if I
on your
watch
phone.
right, but if I do it on the
Teddy.
if I do it on the phone, there's a delay. So if I'm watching it with somebody else online and they're not watching it over the air.
Okay, I remember this because this happened on Xbox. I'm like, oh
yes,
shit,
exactly.
Like, Teddy, I'm 2 plays behind.
So
Let me guess, Maynard gets all pissy about it.
Yes. So the solution,
funny.
the solution is to
That's
watch it
first
over
world
the
problem
air.
for you.
But
Tell him to take his headphones off.
God damn it. My fucking reception and shit, it's these digital channels. It's like, it's in or it's not. You're not fucking getting shit in. And I mean, we're talking about like moving the antenna fucking inches. It can make all the difference in the world. So
They just
yeah,
don't make them like they used to.
I'm on a quest to figure this out. I will keep you posted.
What you need
on
is like
this.
back in the day, it was those rotary antennas. Any of you grow up with those, where like
Yeah.
you spun this dial and the
Yeah.
thing literally.
It was fucking tits.
Yeah.
But back
Why
then
don't they make those anymore?
Well, back then too, they didn't have digital video signals, so you would have a fuzzy signal and it would still be okay.
Yeah. But still,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be a lot
Now
easier
it
if you
cuts
had a
in and
big
out
fucking
because
motor
it's digital.
tower.
Right. And the
Turn that fuck-
shitty thing is, and maybe this is kind of my biggest fuck what you think about this, is you're not getting feedback from the thing as to how good the signal is. At least not with my fucking setup.
Oh, as far as like, because it's so digital that like it's got to be like 85% strength to like give you something.
Right. It's like, oh, well, there's nothing.
Yeah. You don't know like
Right.
what the sweet spot is, or like, ooh, getting
Right.
warmer,
Am
getting
I
warmer.
getting warmer? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So there you have it. All right.
Bullshit.
Good thing the Packers suck so bad. You won't.
Yeah,
you won't have
right.
to
I'm
watch.
not even missing anything.
Well, they're kind of making a comeback. I mean, doing better
Well,
than
they
you
were,
are in
and then-
fantasy.
Just lost the
Uh,
last 3 games.
Yeah, things
Oh, did it? Okay.
haven't been going great lately. I mean, hey, I'm happy with how this season has gone. I was just a little bit more hopeful for the end of the season. We'll see.
Go Lions.
Wow.
Go Lions!
I don't know
baby.
about that. All
Go
right,
fuck yourself.
Ashtray.
Ashtrays. Fuck what you think is nah.
Nothing again.
Fuck you guys. Nah, I didn't really have anything too bad go wrong.
You know, we do this every Thursday, right?
Well, when you eat so many mushrooms, I mean,
I know that's the thing.
you're just happy and everything's fucking
I'm
great.
feeling fucking
That's
pretty
true.
good right now, and I just tell you guys to go
I
fuck
kinda-
yourselves.
I kind of want to do mushrooms. Like sex on mushrooms is awesome. When the titties are bouncing, they got
Mhm.
tracers and shit. It's fucking awesome.
What if it
I gotta
turns
get some
into a
shoes.
bad trip though, and you're just like,
I've never had.
That's
a
the
bad
thing,
trip.
though. People are like, what if it turns into a bad trip? Like, if you're having
Never had a
sex
bad
with
trip.
someone you love, it's not gonna be a bad trip.
Ashtray, you're
Yeah,
not
but what
having
if, like,
sex with
all of a
somebody you
sudden-
love.
Her face turns into like a demon, and she's
Ashtray
like,
loves
"Fuck
everybody.
you." You're like,
Man, that's
whoa.
fine.
Because you guys are taking the wrong mushrooms. Then,
yeah.
obviously.
Then you're
I
like,
mean, really, I've
you're
never
like,
had a bad
whoa,
trip.
but
so.
then you're like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of into this.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whip 'em, bitch.
Then you know you got the good strain.
It's cool. It's cool. Bring your wings back out. Bring the wings back out.
Yeah, no, just
Wait,
follow the
mushrooms have
pattern.
strain?
So yeah, I'm feeling pretty fucking good right now, and I was just like, I don't really have anything to really bitch about that would just sound more like of the similar like first world problems, but my Switch not turning on or something.
No, don't say that. Oh, I broke my switch, man.
My switch not turning on.
All right. That's it. In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Santa Claus.
Yeah,
You better not
you're
fuck
cold,
this
bro.
up.
Oh, that's
Cold,
right.
bitch,
He's
son
on
of a
call
bitch.
this week.
Yep. Big fucking deal this week. You better not fuck up, you dumb bitch.
Better not cry.
All right. That's
I'm
our
telling
show.
you why.
We're going to be here every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down for whatever. I'm Oracle.
Where's the fucking?
I missed
Miss
it.
it.
Oh.
This is the
I'm
ashtray.
Teddy. I'm Teddy.
Ah!
I'm Teddy.
Let's
I said
have
it
this
first.
And this is the Red Eye Report.
Fucking A, it is.
It's something.
Red Eye Wreck.
It's something.
We should make a whole sub genre